Okay, so I'm going to jump into our pipeline and see what properties we've got on offer. So in the view column here, we've got Whalley Road in Lancaster. So this is up for 115. Packed full of potential. So we do the analysis. So the recommended discount on this is coming in at 88,850. This is our 30% discount, so we may be able to go in a bit lower. So if we create another deal, so if we then sort of say, well, we could go to 98, what? It's a bit lower, 96. So we could potentially go in at 96 on something like this. £23,000 for refurb. If we were sort of buy to letting this, we'd be leaving 11,000 in. However, if we wanted to exit on a flip, we could exit this at 21,199. So this is probably worth having a look at, this property. So I'm going to save that deal. Just to let you know as well, so you can see some other information here. So GDV, the value after the refurb, the sort of refurb costs here, 23,000. Professional fees of around 2,750. So your bridging finance will be at 72,638. So the cash you would need to complete this deal will be in the region of 54,805. The cost of finance, so borrowing that finance over a 6-month period, 4,300. Your stamp duty, total costs, etc. Your profits, your ROI. The remortgage you could get if it's valued at 160, and the money left in. Just going back, so have a quick look at the pictures. Yeah, so it probably gets away with a light refurb. New bathroom, obviously new kitchen, decorating, maybe a little bit of plastering. But yeah, it looks a decent property. Yeah, let's give that a heart. Let's go on back. So then we've got Netherby Street. So this is in Burnley. So have a quick look. So again, I can't tell if that's a newish carpet or old. Go through these. Bathroom looks fairly good, but I think that's a bit of an illusion from the photograph, because the rest of it looks pretty bad. So yeah, it looks like new kitchen, definitely needed. Okay, so I think that's just going back round. So if we go, so it's up for 85,000 for coming to the analysis. So it's recommending that you buy this for around 66,050. I think again we're looking at a 30% return on this, so decent sort of profits on this. So if we were to buy it for the 66,000, £23,000 refurb, scrolling down, cash needed would be around 45,000. And the profit, if we flipped it, could be just short of 30. And if we decided to keep it and buy to let, then we'd be leaving around 2,450. So to be a little bit cheeky on this, you'd probably consider going in a little bit below. So what we've just asked, so that's 260. So basically where we could pull all our money out. So if we said we started off at 63,000, essentially we could buy this property and pull all our money back out. So that would be a really nice property to be able to purchase at that. So if we save this, also scrolling down, you can see the Rocky on this, it's 155%. That's obviously on this assistant deal, so very high. Obviously if we got it at the other price, then this would become a minus figure, because it would be an ever increasing return on capital employed. Then we've got the year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4. So this, if you are leaving any money in the deal originally, so for instance, 2,450 in this. Within just under a year, you're going to have all your money pulled out from the rent that you're getting back from that property. So pretty good, property. So again, I'm gonna favourite that, and we'll get to view that. We'll get booking to view that property. So going back, next one is Deepdale Road in Preston. So again, this is a 3-bed terraced house. The price it's up for is 70,000. Now this is an auction, so there could be the potential for the price to rise. However, saying that, it depends if there's any interest. So the price, you could still get it at a really good opportunity, a really good price. So for us, we still look at these types of properties. Again, we can do the analysis. So this is suggesting that you could buy it for the 70,000. It's then saying that based on that, you could make 22.707% ROI with a 22,000 purchase. Now, if we did sort of say, well, we're not looking to buy at that, we'd go in a little bit lower. So if we said 60,000, for example, that means then we could potentially pull all our money out. So cash needed 43,750, return on investment of 36.68%, which means we'd be pulling out all our money, which would be ideal. So that looks like a potential property to view again. So if I just save that and then give it a favourite and just go back to the pictures again, have a quick look. So yeah, fairly light refurb, new kitchen. There must be a little bit of room off to the side. Look at the floor plan. Okay, yeah, so they've got some sort of garden room out to the back. Kitchen, yeah, pretty standard. You can also look at the demand in the area, so it's a balanced market in this area, which is good. We can also take a quick look at the pricing, average house price in the area. So average is around 125,000. So if we go back to analysis, so it's coming in at GDV of 125. So it's pretty bang on there. So yeah, that's another one that we'd be interested in looking at. Just to highlight as well, we've got notes. So as we go down the sort of road with these properties, we've got the ability to add notes and just to keep us informed on where we were with the property. So a nice little touch there, just allowing us to add notes. So we click back. Okay, so that's us, and that's pretty much what we do on a sort of every couple of days. We go through the property assistant. We look through the to view column. This basically highlights properties that the property assistant has found for us and analysed. Then we go through and then we basically essentially book viewings. So yeah, I hope that has given you a bit of insight into property assistant and also how to find properties. Well, look, it's been great, and I'll speak to you soon. Thank you.